You are now smelling the StenchCast.
What's that smell?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to StenchCast. We are your hosts, Pench.
And Smench.
And today, you are tuning in for episode 50
Oh, yeah.
of StenchCast, which marks 1 year of StenchCast. And this also goes out on Valentine's Day, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So make sure you watch this with your girlfriend, which you definitely don't have.
Yeah, we don't either, don't worry.
Because you're not watching this, and if you are, you sure as shit don't have a girlfriend or friends.
Yeah.
But we love you. We're your friends.
We are.
But yeah, it's a year because, number one, the pilot episode came out, like, almost exactly a year ago. As
Exactly.
of the day this comes out.
Yeah, to the date.
Yeah, actually, yeah. And
That's the wrong weapon.
also, we took a break on Christmas that week. So that's why it's episode 50 and not 52.
Yup.
Normally a year is 52 weeks. You know
No,
how it
it's
is.
not. It's never 52 weeks. It's always 57.
So before we get into the real nitty-gritty of, you know, the bulk of what I want to talk about for this episode, I just want to catch up a little bit, you know, talk about what I've been doing for the past week, like we usually do.
Yeah.
I got back into Cyberpunk in a big fucking way. I can't put it down.
Yeah.
I also bought the Phantom Liberty DLC finally. I haven't gotten very far into it, but I was telling Joe a few minutes ago that it is genuinely one of the most banger fucking DLCs I've played. Easily. Expansions, whatever.
Yeah.
I also love... So, Idris Elba is in this expansion. And normally when you're, like, in a car with a character, they're not moving too much. Like, it's not inhuman. Like, they look natural, it's fine. When you see Idris Elba and all of his, like, normal mannerisms he uses in his movies and TV shows, in a video game, holy fuck does that cross a weird, like, uncanny valley line? Where, like, it's... Like, you know how if you see bad CGI in a movie of a person, like, it's uncanny, like, you it's just something feels wrong about it?
Yeah.
Think about that, but reverse. Where, like, you're forgetting that you're not looking at the real person.
Yeah.
Because Cyberpunk's graphics genuinely are fucking incredible. And, oh my god, does Idris Elba look incredible in this fucking game. He's one of my favorite actors. And I think they also got Meryl Streep to play the President of the United States. And, like, this isn't really a spoiler or anything, because it's right at the beginning of the fucking expansion. But Meryl Streep, President of the United States, if that is correct, it looks a lot like her, it sounds a lot like her. I can't find anything online saying it's not her, or that it is her, so I'm just gonna say it's her. She's also a fucking baller, dude. Like, the first thing she does when you meet her is pick up a fucking rifle and start firing. And it's like, god damn, President got hands.
Real.
Madam President got fucking lead. She's got an axe to grind. But on top of getting massively into Cyberpunk again, I said fuck it and finally watched all of Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of memes about people, like, making a comparison of playing Cyberpunk before and after watching all of Edge Runners, and I get it now. I'm gonna fucking cry, dog. Edge Runners is one of 3 shows that has ever managed to make me almost cry. I was telling Joe, I felt exactly 3 tears well up in my eyes at the end of Edge Runners. And they all got sucked back in because I'm not a bitch. But, like, if you don't know, Edge Runners takes place 1 year before 2077.
So 2076.
Literally, yeah. It takes 1 year before the events of the game. And it also takes place in the same city. You can visit every location in the fucking anime in-game.
Yeah.
And in the 2.0 update, they also added a few Easter eggs, which I, of course, immediately copped both of them as soon as I watched the show. I know I'm not recording right now, but I have David's jacket, who is the main character. I really love the detail they poured into this. And then I also have Rebecca's shotgun, Guts, the Carnage.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that great of a shotgun, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's better than most, but it's not the best I have. I don't care, I can't unequip it. I refuse to.
I super glued it to my hands.
Yeah. It's just, like, it's so fucking weird visiting Konpeki Plaza, which, if you've watched Edge Runners, you know that's where the end of the show takes place. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Joe hasn't watched it fully either. But, like, going to Konpeki Plaza, if you know, you know, and at the same time holding a weapon from one of the characters in the show is such a fucking weird experience.
Yeah.
Like, you're holding a weapon that has been laying on the ground for a year in-game. Like a gun that you watched a character use and kill people with. Just absolutely obliterate people with.
Yeah.
It's so fucking weird to think about that. Like, I don't know if I'm the only person that thinks about that, but just thinking, like, this shotgun, Rebecca had this. Rebecca used this. She was the last person to hold this.
Now it's mine.
It's really cool, but also, like, kind of ghastly, you know, Minecraft ghastly. But yeah, that's the long and short of what I've been up to, aside from hammering away at editing videos.
Oh yeah.
I spent a good, like, week just non-stop editing.
Yeah.
I've taken a bit of a break because I don't want to get burnt out.
Mm.
I've spent my weekend just being immersed in the Cyberpunk universe. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. I am horrifically depressed because of the end of Edge Runners, and also the fact that there will likely be no season 2. It is much more likely than unlikely that it is much more likely that there won't be a season 2 than it is likely that there will be a season 2.
Yeah.
So, you know, no closure on any of the characters.
That's how it usually goes.
Again, if you know, you know. Like, you don't get to check up on any of them. You do get to have a one-sided conversation with one of them in the new 2.0 update for Cyberpunk 2077. But aside from that, that's about it.
Yeah.
And it really, really fucking sucks. Again, another thing that if you know, you know, I was standing in Konpeki Plaza just staring at the moon and being like,
pretty cool moon.
Fucker! But also, where's the rocket launch? I haven't seen any of those. No lame.
Where the rocket launcher at?
Real. There are these, like, rocket launches, the space shuttle launches in the city, at least in Edge Runners, that take you to the moon. As like a tourist thing. Because why not? But in Cyberpunk, that doesn't actually seem to exist. In Cyberpunk 2077, that doesn't actually seem to exist. Aside from one of the endings when you go to do something at a fucking space casino. I don't know.
Space gambling.
I still don't really understand that ending. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I am extremely depressed about Edgerunners. It was an absolutely phenomenal fucking show, and is easily one of my favorite of all time.
Epic.
Yeah. What about you, Joe? What have you been up to this week?
Yeah,
I don't care.
it's good because there was nothing anyway. Literally all I've been doing is editing and going to work. And that's about it. Oops,
Yeah.
that's the wrong button. Yeah. Pretty boring as usual.
What I, for the most part, wanted to talk about on this episode
Just
is...
cum.
Yeah, we're rebranding to Cumcast. We're going to be talking specifically and only, exclusively, about cum. We're going to be watching porn. We're going to be watching animated porn to look at cum physics and animation.
Yeah.
And we're going to rank them on a tier list. Top 10 best cum, you know?
Yeah. I do that every day.
Yeah. And we're also going to be comparing our own cum physics.
Yeah.
See if we're living in a simulation. But no, I wanted to talk about how me and Joe started YouTube. Both when we were kids, just picking up a phone and recording the stupidest, most pointless shit possible.
Yeah.
That you would want to shoot yourself if you were stuck in Guantanamo Bay watching. And also how we got to where we are now, and what made us have our little resurgence in video making.
Yeah.
So, Joe, I'll let you go first.
Good question. For me, I'd probably I don't know how long it's been, but it's been quite a while where it originally started. I'd say probably. Oh, this guy's invincible. But it originally started. What was that?
The Invincible theme.
Oh. Alright. I get it. I watched the show. I get it. But yeah, I originally started with a friend who I really am not friends with anymore. Like, we haven't talked in years. But it was like the 3DS. Not even the 3DS. I had a 2DS because we were poor, and with the, I mean, it had the software of a 3DS, so like all the all the apps and whatnot and everything. But basically, there was a camera app, and you can record videos. I think there was like a limit on how long they could be. I don't remember what that limit was, but it was probably like 5 or 10 minutes or something. And of course, with it being a like a DS, it's not gonna have much in terms of like storage or anything, unless you have an SD card, which we were not rich enough to have. So it was a small number of videos could be stored at a time, which it's fine because who cares. But it was basically just me and my friend would go around each other's houses and just record like stupid videos. I don't even remember what we would do. Well, actually, no, I remember one thing was in my house we had a room where it was the dedicated playroom where all like the toys and shit would just get dumped, and we would go like play with them. And what we would do was we would go into this room with horrifically like messy in terms of like the toys were everywhere, never put away, and it was just like, it was like terrible. But we would go around and we would basically just pretend to be like retarded, basically. This is the best way I could describe it. Where I think we were like calling these videos like tantrum videos, and we would like put on, not even like put on a character. It's more like multiple characters we would put on, really, and we would just start getting like mad at random things, not like fake mad, not actually mad, just like randomly mad at different things, and we would like just start basically smashing things. Like all these fucking toys and shit. I mean, of course we were like children, so we didn't actually smash anything. It was just like throwing stuff around and like screaming and yelling. But it was all fun and such. Oh, this is that gun. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Crimson fire scale.
Yeah. No,
I actually guessed that right.
no, it's something else. What did?
No,
what,
I did.
It's the dragon chaser. You almost got it.
Bone dragon. You got the bone dragon.
It's the dragon chaser, but
You got the dragon boner.
yeah, real.
You're holding a big flaccid dragon cock.
Yeah, I am. That was my YouTube videos when I first started. Okay.
Was it now?
Yeah. No, but we also had like a little phone. I think it was my sister's phone she gave me. It was a really old phone, and we also recorded videos on that thing. So I think we did like end up uploading a few videos, which they're absolutely gone by now. But we uploaded a few of the videos, and yeah, it was stupid bullshit, and then that was really all for. I mean, as a kid, that was really all the videos. I didn't really make videos again until way later in life. Like, oh, I remember. Oh, I absolutely remember. When I got my first like actual phone, like, oh, this is like a million years ago at this point, but I got my first like actual phone, and I started recording videos. One of them is still up on the channel, but it was the cooking videos, and basically I would just, oh, this guy, I don't like this guy, he's scary. But basically I would just go in my kitchen and quote-unquote cook something and record it as a video and upload it. Alright, he's absolutely going to kill me here. Oh, okay. But the first video, and the best one, which is why it's still up on the channel, was me taking, I think, almost 20 minutes to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Like this horrible, awful sandwich, that, like, the jelly, like, I don't, I never used to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and so when I went to get this, like, jelly out of the fridge, it was just, like, basically just a liquid. That was still fine. It wasn't, like rotten or anything, but it was...
Had gray mold.
Yeah, basically. No,
started growing teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, I just had this terrible peanut butter jelly sandwich, which I did make it funny and all. I still laugh at it when I rewatch it, which is not often. And yeah, there was like a whole series of videos that I had made doing that. And I mean, they're all, I think I still have some of them, but they're like all like privated or whatever, and will almost likely never see the light of day ever again, which is how it should be, because it was awful, terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh. All right. And then later, just like I think it was like 2 or 3 years later, the idea of making YouTube videos came back up again while I was playing on my PlayStation 4, and now I had like now I could actually record a gameplay video and have like make a gameplay video with like friends and all. And that was epic until we decided our gameplay videos were going to be Siege videos. And I was like god awful at Siege. I still am, but like I was horrendous in those videos. Oh boy.
Yeah.
It was like if you gave a toddler a controller, they'd probably do better. And it was just awful. But we made these videos that weren't funny.
You threw your rock at a screen.
Yeah, basically.
Ate some cereal.
Yeah. And horrible gameplay, not very funny commentary, not very funny anything, really. I mean, of course we did other videos. I think we did like a Gang Beast video. I did a Stardew Valley video. What have you. But it wasn't really anything to... It was all horrible. It was trash, garbage, all of it. I made like a cooking video, I think. Or two, no, I made like 2 cooking videos in that, like around that time. And one was basically just me making a pack of instant ramen. And the other was, one I was actually like, probably the first actual like cooking video where I just made like a hot ham and cheese sandwich. And it was pretty baller.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I get this scroll again, yay. But yeah, it was just, those are like horrible videos. And then I got a PC, a computer, a shitty potato that I plugged into a monitor and somehow like played games. Horribly at that. But then I started making videos on that. And, did I just hop back? Wait, did I even do this? I don't think I did. I did, okay. But yeah, we, got a computer and I made... What video did I make first? I think it was... like a Spore video, I think, or something. I think I started making Spore videos.
You might be right with that, yeah.
And then I moved on and made like Magicite videos. And I think the Magicite videos fill up, I could be mistaken, but the Spore videos I privated because I had a horrible mic. And the aspect ratio. Well, no, I think I fixed the aspect ratio, but especially the first episode was it was on like terrible aspect ratio because I didn't know how to change it. But actually, I think I made the Magicite videos after I built my PC. I'm pretty sure the only videos that were filmed on like my potato PC were, I think, just the Spore videos and maybe, no, I think it was just the Spore videos actually on that potato PC because I couldn't film anything else because it wouldn't run.
Yeah?
That might have... No, yeah, that was definitely on the potato CC. But then I got the Magicite videos, which are the first videos I recorded on this computer. And I actually had a good mic, so I don't sound like I'm in a microwave the whole time. Oh, yes. And... yeah, it was epic, and then... I don't know how many other videos I made after the Magicite video. Before October of 2022, which is around like a month or so, a couple months after I started playing with Jordan here.
Yeah.
And
which I think we should talk about our origins a little bit.
oh yeah, well, a brick.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we found each other.
Yeah. Oh, my game almost crashed by throwing a brick.
Real.
Yeah, well, our origins are quite something, really.
Long story short, I was that one kid in middle school who had horrible hygiene.
Yeah.
Wore dirty, unwashed clothes, never did his laundry.
Mm-hmm.
And I was extremely annoying. One of those things is unchanged. And it's not my grease, and it's not my hair being greasy. My hair is very nice.
Yeah, he doesn't wash his clothes.
Yeah. No, I'm just still annoying the most.
Yeah. Oh, they closed the door on me.
But me and Joe ended up working with each other at a sumo boy.
A sumo ring.
Yeah. Yeah, we're fat enough.
You were the fattest man on earth.
It's just not true. But yeah, we both work the same sort of way.
Yeah.
And I don't know, we didn't really talk all that much at first, but over time, me and him just started laughing at random videos together. Mostly my videos.
Yeah.
I would show him something in one of my videos and be like, "Oh man, this is so funny!" Laugh, and I'd point a gun at him.
Yeah.
And then he'd laugh like, "Ah, please don't kill me."
Yeah, I was being threatened the whole time.
But then the school year started up. I stopped working for the summer. We were in the same digital video class, which is the class that we did the school news for. And I mean, we played a little bit every now and then.
Yeah.
But we slowly started playing more and more. And then one night, me, Evan, Jacob, and Joe all decided to play Phasmophobia because I'd finally gotten the game.
Mm-hmm.
After many times of Jacob telling me to buy it.
Yeah.
And
Took a bit, but we finally got you.
Just decided to record it, edited it for no reason,
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah, this is history.
Yeah. That's what got me. That was in October, and that's what got me to start making videos again. And
Yeah.
you know, I thought, what better to make a video on than Old Reliable, and made some Rainbow Six Siege videos with Jordan had a horrible mic at the time, and
Yep.
my computer was like not able to run Siege and OBS at the same time. So it was just
Talking about not being able to run Siege and OBS at the same time. I wasn't able to run Siege.
yeah.
I had an integral graphics card at the time. It was before Joe had given me his old graphics card,
Yeah.
which was is a, I still have it, a GTX 1660 NVIDIA.
6 gigabyte.
Now we both have RTX 3060s. Mine's better because it has 3 fans and his only has 2. My cock is very small, but
Anyway.
yeah, no, it wasn't fun. I was playing Siege at like 40 frames per second.
Yeah,
God forbid if I got put on Emerald Fields in a casual match and I just start dipping down into like the 20s.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me it's mostly the same. How I started YouTube. When I was a kid, I just filmed literally like dozens of videos a day, and only like maybe 30 of them ever got uploaded.
Yeah.
Out of all the videos I'd ever taken. Because most of them I just recorded when, like, before we ever even had a Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing. I've only, like, out of my, I want to say, like, 13 to 14 years as a gamer, as a actual fucking epic gamer, I have only actually been online gaming for half that time.
Yeah.
There was a time when I couldn't afford when my family couldn't afford Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least not like broadband.
Yeah.
So the only Wi-Fi we had was this little like jet box that would get flipped on for a few minutes so my mom could pay the bills and immediately switch back off.
Yep.
And if one of us ever used it, there would be
Horrible consequences.
yeah.
Death.
Such consequences as my mom being disappointed in us and us feeling very guilty about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
But, yeah, like I said, me and Joe had a very similar upbringing when it comes to YouTube.
Yeah.
Except I didn't have any friends.
Yeah.
I didn't really
I'm out of bricks.
make videos with other people. And for a while I did just kind of stop. Though I will say, one of my videos forever ago, back when I was probably, I want to say 11, I was really into Steven Universe. And I made this, it was literally just a fucking stick of Legos.
Yeah.
But I had come up with a story for it that, like, oh, this is the Spire. And there's a
Dublin Spire.
a gem soldier who is guarding it constantly. Why? We don't know.
Who cares?
He's loyal to the diamonds, and he wants to do it. I think that was my first time discovering that I enjoyed storytelling and writing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, randomly decided to record and edit a Phasmophobia video about 2 years ago, and then was it? Yeah, it would have been the next year after that we decided to make StenchCast.
Yeah, well, 2023. So just a couple, like, a few months later. Ow.
It's crazy to think about all that.
Oh!
Especially thinking that, like, we've been doing Stench for a year, and our thought process behind it was, which we're still not, like, getting, like, hundreds of views.
Absolutely not.
But, the thought process behind it was literally, oh, our friends have a podcast.
Yeah.
Well, I say friends. One of them is a friend, the other is... Yeah.
Speaks for himself.
Yeah. He certainly does do that. Oh yeah, they have a podcast. They only have like 13 episodes, which is, I think, what they had at the time.
Somewhere in there.
We can beat that.
Yeah. We can be better. We're better than them, and we are.
And our goal originally was to surpass their amount of episodes, which I think is why we did weekly.
Yeah.
We sure as shit were not going to get away with daily. That was not happening. I don't even want to think about what would become of us if we had done daily StenchCast.
There's only like a fraction of people who can do daily podcasts.
Fuck that.
Yeah, we are not that fraction.
No, not at all.
I'm gonna upgrade my brick.
And then after that, it just became, let's just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Which we didn't really plan on stopping. But... okay. But yeah, that was literally that same night we started recording the pilot episode.
Yeah.
We both started recording gameplay. I don't know how we came up with that idea, because I thought it was only after we had started recording that we decided to, like, think about the two perspectives thing. I could be wrong.
I think we decided on it. My thought process was just like, I've seen other people, like, it's mostly like YouTube videos where it's like multiple people and they have multiple perspectives, and I was like, I think that's cool.
Yeah.
And then we did that.
I was playing GTA 5 at the time. I think it was when Prison Break.
Yeah.
One of the setups for Prison Break. Or
And I was
something.
playing Gunfire like I am right now for the 1-year anniversary.
And me and Joe talked about that last week. We were like, man, are we gonna like play what are we gonna play? And Joe's like, oh, I know what I'm playing. I'm playing Gunfart. Gunfart Reporn.
Yeah.
Cumfart Reporn.
Cumfart P-porn.
Cumfart P-porn, yeah. And I was like, I'm not playing GTA.
Yeah.
I'm not in a GTA mood whatsoever.
No,
Which,
fair.
when we were talking about it, I wasn't in a video game mood in general. I was in a editing mood.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting, editing during Stench.
It would not be possible. Well, it would be, but it would be another episode 40.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we basically took this idea of fuck it, let's do a podcast. I was very apprehensive about it. I
Yeah.
did not like the idea at all. Number one, I was like, nobody's gonna fucking watch this.
And no one does.
Like, you only start a podcast when you're actually famous.
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants to listen to two fucking absolute dumbasses babble on about cum, shit, fart, piss, tit, shart, ass?
Not many people.
No, like 7 max.
That's generous.
Can this fucking thing stop?
Don't dodge my brick.
Yeah, we had that idea, and I was also very apprehensive about it because, and I've mentioned this before, I think I mentioned it probably even in the last episode, but about how every YouTuber has a podcast. Markiplier has a podcast. Jacksepticeye has a podcast. PewDiePie, I think, has a podcast.
I don't think he has a podcast.
I thought he had one with, like, Cinnamon Toast. No, that's just, like, the weekly...
Podcast.
Or, like, bi-weekly videos he does.
Yeah.
I haven't watched PewDiePie consistently.
Yeah.
Probably since, like, 2015.
Yeah. The last time I watched him consistently was like when he played Minecraft, and before that it was like almost, well, not almost never, but it was even farther.
But you get my point. Like, every fucking YouTuber has a podcast. Even, like, Sniping Soup, who, if you haven't noticed, my humor is just a fucking carbon copy of his.
Nothing like it.
Yeah. But Sniping Soup, Blarg My Schnoople, The Do, and McNasty, they have a podcast. It's called The Goons. They basically do the same thing we do, except they do it better.
Yeah.
But they don't have gameplay. So
actually we do it better.
Yeah, yeah. Soup, please don't
Kill me.
throw a brick with your...
Someone say throw a brick? I missed. I'm missing. Oh.
But no, I like... Another thing I want to ask you, Joe, is what was your biggest inspiration for editing? Like, who do you most take after? Do you
Well, my style of editing is definitely kind of my own. I've built over the time, but like in terms of wanting my edits to be like, my editing to be like, is like absolutely super mega, because I mean, it's hard to do because they have oh, I'm almost death, but they incorporate like bits into their videos that they can edit around, and it's just they do it so perfectly, and it's like I can't recreate that. And their editor Justin, like I can't really do much about that, so I can't really have that as my editing style. But that's still just like those are like their videos are some of the funniest fucking videos like I've ever seen on the planet.
You've never seen a video.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I only watch videos. Don't see him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's... Yeah. And then of course I've always like... I mean that's like the like dream as a kid, is just like, oh, you could play video games and get like pay for it. But then you find out it's like, yeah, I play video games, but also then you have to sit down for like 17 hours and edit like down your 20 hours of footage, and like make thumbnails and shit and do all this other and actually be entertaining. But yeah, I mean, I'm fine with all, so yeah.
Yeah, with me, I mean, obviously my passion is every once in a while.
Yeah.
But I think I've been doing a really good job. It's fun. YouTube, in the first place, started out as, or at least when I actually started editing, as a passion project for me more than anything.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Like we're not even to the point of getting paid yet, and we're still just pumping it out like it's a full-time job.
Like every now and then I would get really passionate about a video project and just not even put it up on YouTube for people to see, but just kind of as almost like a library.
Yeah. So I want to keep this to watch, but I don't want to keep it on my computer.
And I also don't want to watch it ever again.
Yeah.
But I think the person I take inspiration from the most, ironically enough, is Pyrocynical. I mention him a lot. He is one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. I have some gripes with some of his content nowadays, but I still watch his content. I still enjoy it. I still love hearing his stupid British accent and how just stupid he is, and his stupid haircut and his stupid hairline,
his stupid
and how
balls.
short he is, and how British he is. And his over-the-top reactions to everything.
Yeah.
And despite the fact that he really doesn't do gameplay videos as his like main thing, it's kind of rare actually, I think.
Yeah.
I still kind of mimic his video essay editing style. Farting style. Even in non-video essay videos.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I've always loved his editing style. And I think it's kind of what I tried to model mine after.
Yeah.
But also, I think you and me have both definitely 100% made our own identities with ours.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoy the subtle, like, fading in of a picture or a video whenever, like, something funny is happening.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? I'm gonna kill all of these poor police officers. They are going to die.
In real life. Why would you say that, man?
I did not say that.
You absolutely said that.
I support police officers, the good police officers, who aren't corrupt and don't hurt people for no reason.
The good ones.
Another motherfucker trying to kill me!
Real.
Not trying to kill you. I am going to kill you. You are straight up gonna die, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can take multiples.
Synapse burnout, baby. Ow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh my god, I am just fucking obliterating them. Hey buddy, how's it going? I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
I'm gonna prank
The
you in the
fucking
face.
Johnny Silverhand's pistol, the Malorian 3516, is just way too good. It's... I am level 46, and it is still just fucking one-shot headshotting most enemies. And it's little like... It has this thing where if you melee with it, it like throws flame out in front of you. Which something I loved about the Left 4 Dead 2 mod I had that replaced the Deagle with the Malorian. Did the same thing, it just didn't light people on fire. That melee is an instant kill on pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter where you hit. They are just gonna crumple on the ground like a fucking sack of wet potatoes.
For real.
It's fucking awesome. Even, in Phantom Liberty, there's this fucking boss fight with this giant mech, and you have to hit weak points. It would take like 2 to 3 shots from the Malorian to like actually explode one of the weak points. Melee it once with that fucking flame belch thing, it's over. It's just that weak point is gone.
Bye-bye.
The robot's health is gone.
For real.
I'm going full cyber psycho and just basically murdering everyone I see.
Cyber
I
farto.
murdered my legs. I'm dead.
Murdered my legs.
I
They're
jumped
dead.
off a really high height and died.
For real.
But, yeah. I don't know what else to talk about in terms of, like, reminiscing on YouTube stuff. Besides our videos.
Yeah, which are doing phenomenal. We both have over 300 subscribers as of current.
Yeah, that's nice, but except for the fact that you have, like, 10 times the views that I have on both of our Dark Carnival videos.
Well, it could change.
Could, yeah. It's not going to.
No, if you have that mental state of it, then yeah, but gonna be optimistic.
I'm just happy with my projects.
Yeah.
I'm alright with it. And the fact that I passed 300 subscribers is pretty fucking epic.
Yeah.
And the fact that Joe went from 70 subscribers last week to fucking
300, 318 as of current.
Yeah. I wonder, like, if you and me both keep doing YouTube, I'm so fucking curious to see what our editing styles will look like by then.
Yeah. Well, I'm absolutely gonna continue.
Like, in a few years. Like, what fucking top tier fart jokes will be edited in? It's not even gonna be a video, it's just gameplay with no sound, just repeating fart sound effects.
Top 10 farts. Like, I can't wait until like we get like popular enough. We get like the people making compilations, and it's like top 10 farts in a Jerry Williams videos. And it's like yes.
Like a compilation like that.
Yeah, and it's just
I'm
like
not going to. I'm not gonna do that.
yeah, it's just like go through all my videos. And it's just times where I'm like, oh, I'm farting.
Real.
That'd be pretty cool, I think.
Well.
Now that I've said that, if we get popular enough, that's absolutely gonna actually happen for real.
Yeah.
Prank.
Send Pappy Rick, get on it.
Yeah.
You don't know who that is. He made compilations back in the day of like Soups, group like Nasty, Blarg, Do, playing Rainbow Six. It was just funny moments. I think his most popular ones were Soup going too far. Those were fucking funny. But yeah, no, yeah, and such.
Yeah.
I so desperately want to see, like, look forward in time and see what our videos look like.
Oh.
Mine won't be there. Mine are gonna have like 4-month gap between uploads, and they'll be like 2 minutes long.
Yeah.
It'll just be where I've been every like 4 months. Nothing else.
It's like where I've been. It's like, this is what happened, but I promise you guys, I'm gonna be back on the grind 4 months later. Alright guys, so last 4 months, I lied, because it's actually this 4 months that I'm gonna start doing.
This is the one. This is the 4-month bracket.
Yeah.
I promise.
For realsy actuals.
And then the next one, in the next 4 months, is just me talking about my day while I'm eating a sandwich. I just start crying.
Yeah.
He's like, alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Which, I'm hoping to get a video out in the next week. 4 months later.
Yeah. You should actually do that now because we made a meme of it.
Why? So you can get even more ahead of me? I don't think so, buddy.
Alright. It's good, stay in that mindset, because then you'll actually keep at it.
I'm gonna give you head.
Yes. Alright, well, I died.
And the head was too good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, holy shit. I don't think I've ever been on this road.
Oh!
But that's one thing I also wanted to say about Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I mentioned again, the anime takes place. This is the only anime I've watched to completion, by the way. It's only 10 episodes. But hey. It's said it takes place in the same location as the game. There are a lot of locations in the anime. Like, oh, hey, I know exactly where that is.
Yeah.
I recognize that place. And it's just, I don't know, it's really cool.
I died.
Yeah, you did. Because you suck at the video game.
I mean, yeah, I can't deny that.
I haven't been doing like anything at all besides just driving around the map in my Rayfield Caliburn.
And sucking at the video game.
Like, I don't want to play any of the DLC right now because I'm going to be too invested in the plot to talk about it. Which I'm having trouble as it is. And also, like, I tried just doing stuff, like random stuff around the world, and it started sputtering. So I was like, alright, not going to do that. So I'm going 206 on a residential road.
Real.
No end in sight. The front end of my car is fucking demolished. It looks like a toddler got hit on the soft spot of his head with a shovel by fucking Randy Orton.
For real.
Oh shit! Actually, this is really random, but have you seen the new update to Ready or Not, Joe?
Nope.
They updated the gore system again.
Oh yes.
So like when you shoot someone in the face with a shotgun, it's not procedural anymore. At least. Not like head on, or at least always. I don't know. But it's really fucking gruesome, and it's kind of gross actually.
Epic.
And also, you can like shoot people's fingers off now.
Awesome.
Basically. Which me and Joe, we should make another Ready or Not video, right, guys? Comment if you want another Ready or Not video.
This is the wrong channel to ask people that on.
No, it's the right channel because the stench, the readier stench, the fart, the ready to stench, the fart.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to StenchCast. We are your hosts, Mensch.
And Pench.
Anyway,
After the peek into an alternate reality, anyway.
into the parallel universe.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like if there's anything upcoming that I'm excited about. I am visiting my college soon, but I mentioned that in the last episode, I believe. I'm very excited about that.
No, you're not.
Oh, I just hit a pedestrian going 140.
Epic.
She is gone.
Real.
Copy this bench? What?
Bench?
Bench? Sit down on the bench? Bench cast?
Bench cast.
Wrench cast.
Hey guys, today we're talking about this local bench I found today. Pretty cool.
But there's no season 2 for Edge Runners coming. The next Cyberpunk update is probably miles away, if there will be another one. It might just be done. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really have a reason to believe that they're done, but I feel like they probably will be soon at some point. I don't know.
Yeah, everything ends.
I would love to see another major DLC for Cyberpunk. That'd be fucking epic.
I got stuck in a rock again.
Like, I don't know, maybe Lucy from Edge Runners is in it?
No.
Kinda epic. Alright. Top 10 stench farts.
For real.
Oh.
That'll be the next one. Part 2.
Yeah, real.
Oh.
Shadow of the Erd Tree, Shad Fart of the Fuck Tree. The DLC for Elden Ring might be coming out soon. The subreddit for Elden Ring keeps flipping out every time the DLC Steam files are updated. So,
Yeah.
who knows? You know?
It'll never happen, actually.
I wouldn't doubt that. Honestly. Oh, God.
Oh.
Alright, I lied about the shotgun. It's actually fucking incredible.
That's the worst gun in the game ever.
Alright, I just died.
Epic.
I killed everyone in the vicinity the vicinity that had a gun, and then died to a dude that was unarmed.
You like punched you in the nose and you like fell over.
No, that's literally what happened.
Yeah, I just
He
described
left hooked me in the jaw, and then followed up with a fucking schnoz hit.
it. You just walked up and punched in the head.
He kind of did, yeah.
Oh, I can change this? Epic.
Yeah.
Put the fire one on. Yeah.
No, I don't think I will.
I will.
No, you
Monkey.
won't. There aren't really any new games coming out.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, you're right, man. Actually, Armored Core 17 is coming out. Elden Ring 3 is coming out. Left 4 Dead 16 is coming out. Half-Life 18 is coming out. Halo Billion, Gajillion is coming out.
Billion.
I'm winning $1 million, part 2.
Yeah. Part 2. The game.
PewDiePie 2 is coming out.
PewDiePie
Actually,
17.
That's not entirely wrong, because,
He already came out.
yeah.
Of the womb.
Yeah, man. Alright.
Yeah, he had a kid. He was born.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah?
Yeah. No. Hurting. I want to jump in the water. Alright. Jump in the water from like a 10-foot height and die to fall damage. Really?
Yeah, that's what happens in games with fall damage most of the time.
Not in the water, idiot.
You ever play Skyrim? Or Fallout, maybe?
Doesn't happen in Fallout.
Yeah, it does. You're an
Doesn't.
idiot. You literally never played Fallout in your life. Never touched the game.
Buddy, who's the one with multiple videos playing Fallout New Vegas hardcore? Me.
Jacob.
That's who.
Oh, I just jumped his last name. Alright, well.
Yeah, alright. Now you actually have to edit.
Yeah.
Now you actually have to do something.
I still have to. I have to throw it in Premiere and slap an intro and edit ending
Yeah,
on
but now you actually have to look through shit.
You look through shit. Nuh-uh, because it's literally right at the end here. Speaking of the end, goodbye.